This is the all-new Ford Everest Trend, presented for sale by Team Hutchinson Ford in Christchurch. These vehicles have only just arrived here at the dealership. This example was presented in sparkling gold. Power comes from the 3.2 litre 5-cylinder common rail diesel engine, developing 143 kilowatts of power and a mighty 470 newton meters of torque. This vehicle has the 6-speed Tiptronic Auto. Trend model features front parking sensors, front fog lamps, powerful projector low beam headlamps. Vehicle has the full 3-year 100,000k factory warranty. We have 18-inch factory alloys, mud flaps are standard, and also has the running boards. Vehicle has a fantastic off-road capability. We have a 800 millimeter wading depth, high ground clearance, low ratio, etc., which I'll explain to you shortly. Recommended retail price is $75,990 plus on-road costs. Achieves very good fuel economy, 4 stars out of maximum of 6, so only 8.5 litres per 100 k's on a combined cycle. So 6-speed Tiptronic as mentioned. We have a terrain management system which I'll explain to you as I get round to the other side. In front there we have the low ratio 4-wheel drive function, rear diff lock, dynamic stability control which also incorporates trailer sway control. This button here is to turn the parking sensors on and off. Now also up front we have two fast charge USB ports, the navigation SD card and auxiliary plug. We have dual power outlets as well. Climate control and audio functions which can also be controlled by the 8-inch touchscreen, which I'll show you as we get round to the driver's side of the vehicle. Now we have 7 airbags in total. We have dual front side, full curtain and a driver's knee airbag. The driver's knee airbag is there which reduces pelvic movement in the event of a collision. So along with the stability, traction, ABS, etc., the Everest achieves the maximum 5-star safety rating. Electric windows and mirrors, fitted mats are also standard. The vehicle is a 7-seater. You can see here how I've set it up that you can adjust the leg room here in the second row, which creates more leg room in the third. So 3 diagonal belts across the back. The centre armrest features some cup holders incorporated into it. We have climate control functions for the rear passengers. We have a very handy 3-pin plug to power devices. Could be iPads, recharge your computer, kids electric things. We also have the ventilation controls go right through into the third row as well. Active noise cancellation is in the vehicle, which is there to reduce low frequencies. The MVH levels in this vehicle are incredibly low. The engineers have put so much time and effort into making this what must be one of the quietest cabins, certainly within its class, that's for sure. Vehicle has independent rear suspension, has a tow rating of 3,000 kgs braked, reversing sensors with reversing camera. We also have a power tailgate, so it can be operated by a button inside, the remote, or on the tailgate there. The third row of seats is split 50-50, so you can carry 6 passengers and a load if needed. We also have child seat anchor points on both, and the curtain airbags go right through to protect the heads of the third row passengers as well. Remote locking immobiliser and also factory alarm system. We have height adjust on the driver's seat, tilt on the steering wheel. We'll just start the vehicle and explain a few of the other features. Electric power steering is also standard. It has it's beautifully weighted. It's incredibly light at low speeds and firmer at high speeds. So multifunction, it's leather wrapped of course. We have the volume controls, etc., voice control. Once your Bluetooth device is paired, answer and hang up. Now with cruise control, it's radar or adaptive as some other manufacturers call it. So it effectively, you might see a symbol there on the right beside the fuel of a vehicle. Now if we were travelling at speed a little bit higher, we could set the cruise control to 100. If we come up to a car doing 90, the Everest will adjust its speed accordingly to match that vehicle at the distance you've asked it to. And if that vehicle puts the anchors on, comes to a slowdown, the Everest will slow down to match that vehicle down to 30 kilometers an hour, where you'll have to take over and apply the final brake. You'll see there's lots of display modes here. We have the off-road departure angles, etc. Electronic speedo, distance to empty, digital rev counter, and then you can see you can have the fuel and engine temperature there as well. Now on the left, we can have the navigation. We just have the compass there because there's no destination set. You'll see there the speed limit in this area is 50 kilometres an hour, so it does recognise the speed limit of the area that you're in. Now here we have the 8-inch touchscreen. It's called Sync 2. So we have 4 quadrants. We have navigation, so simply touch the corner you want to be in. You'll see here we can adjust also the view, looking over, split screen, also looking down. It's very intuitive. It can be controlled by your voice or by just manual touch. Now climate control, again, all very easy, and that can also be controlled by your voice, which I'll show you shortly. And then the entertainment system. So also if your phone's capable, you can also do Bluetooth music streaming, or just use USB, etc. The voice control we talk about is this button down here.
Please say a command.
Help.
Main menu. Say a device name like phone, navigation, climate, USB, CD, or radio to get help with a specific...
So as you can see, very easy. I could simply say climate temperature 20. There's another amazing function in there. You can say find accommodation, I am hungry. It'll ask if you are looking nearby or in a suburb. It's fantastic. It recognises your voice incredibly well. All in all, it just makes this car incredible value for money. We have the train management system. It's also technology you'll find in Land Rover and Range Rover. The split here in the normal mode is 95% to the rear and 5% to the front. It has an active transfer case, so it will apply more torque to the wheels as needed. You can let it know if you're on a different terrain. So here we have snow and gravel, then we have sand, and then there's rock mode. So as you can see, we have to use the low ratio. It's asking us to engage that on the right hand side of the screen. And then over and above that we have hill descent control. So it's an awful lot of information to take in, no doubt, but it does make it an incredibly good value for money. We have Everest, Trent and Titanium here at the dealership available to test drive. We're at Team Hutchinson Ford. We're at 186 Churm Street in the central city of Christchurch. So they're available for viewing Monday through to Saturday during normal business hours.